Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Ole Miss offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out. The impact players, their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Off the play fake. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Nice job, big fella. You make a catch, you're a viable target for your quarterback, and gain a couple of yards.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They want to run this quarterback. There he goes!
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the Rebels are on the move. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Now the play fake. Under fire. He's going to run it. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when he's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The RPO, it's complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll send out the kicker here. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and threw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. They make the stop, trying to pick up. Little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Right down the boulevard. The lead is 6 in the first. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They finished the first 2 drives with field goals. They'd love to get a little something more this time, Jesse.
I want to just keep seeing balance from them and a little better execution as they get closer to the goal line. They've got the playmakers at receiver and running back, and they love their offensive line. They've just got to put it all together.
And I think once you start to move the football down the field, that area of the field when you get in field goal range, you got to be a little bit more physical. So listen, still a good start. Still got the lead and an opportunity to build on it here.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexander. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15. 1st and 10 from the 14. The run from the shotgun. Got some room in under the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Got it set up on the outside. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Caught close to the marker, it's Denson. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Man, that's tough when you run the RPO and you put me in conflict. You can't let those linebackers come downhill really fast because I still have to play pass, and they hand it off, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
Caught in the backfield. It's Russell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Back to throw. It's Bailey. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Going deep. Makes the grab deep. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Denson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Denson. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a 1st down. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He splits the uprights. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half. And always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the second half of the Birmingham Bowl.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Yoder. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the move. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. When Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Denson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Lost a throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get enough.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Yoder. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Blackburn. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Blackburn. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Downs. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Caught near the sticks. It's Denson. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's...
Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, NC State. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can... you to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Yoder. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's Bailey. The throw to the outside is complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding blocks and then getting hats to the football. That's impressive.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll push this lead out to a touchdown at 27-20.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Watkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment that I gotta have?
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Catch in the middle. It's Yoder. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Here's the handoff. Oh, spins away. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Pulls it in. It's Denson. There he goes. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. Gets 19 on the play.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. It's Denson. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They'll call time. Nine seconds left on the clock. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. Absolutely center cut. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback. Save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.